Hello guys and welcome to DA channel. Today we have something really special, something that I did not see for a long time. It is a real deal survival knife. You know, when I was a kid, the First Blood Rambo movie was popular and we all kids wanted to have that Rambo knife, you know. It has a hollow handle with all sorts of things inside and a sharpening stone on the sheet. So this is something like that. This is ExtremaRatio Stehlans, and you can see it is interesting knife. So the thing that first catch your eye is the blade that is very wide, you see, and unlike the blade, the handle and the spine is thick, and immediately on the place where it should be sturdy it goes thinner. I don't understand this, but okay. So let's see some specs. Blade length 110 millimeters. Also does not look like it is that long, but the blade is almost 40 millimeters wide, and the blade thickness is 3.9 millimeters, and the handle spine thickness is 6.36 millimeters. So if someone says that this blade is 6.36 millimeters thick, no, it's not, because you can see it. And so the overall length of the knife is about 230 millimeters, almost 230 millimeters, and the blade steel is, of course, ExtremaRatio N690 steel, and good steel. Hardness, I suppose, because now it's not etched on the blade, but I suppose it is about 58 Rockwells, and the handle material is G10, or two thin slabs of G10 material that are fastened with these two screws. So these screws can be removed. I'm not going to do it again. And inside there is a very thick and heavy handle with two slots, and so you can wrap a paracord or some kind of a rope around the handle. I don't know really why someone would do something like that, but okay, it's not up to me. And so the very interesting part of this setup is the sheet. The sheet is made out of Kydex. It's a nice Kydex sheet, you know, holds the knife pretty good, and also you have these two buttons here, so it is firmly attached. And here you have a ceramic sharpening stone, ceramic and diamond. It's a nice sharpening stone. I had chance already to try these sharpening stones. They are not as good as the Falkneven DC4, my trusty DC4. It's not handy now, but I will do some video about the sharpening stones, and I will present it at DC4 for sure. So, sharpening stone and this big ass fire steel, you see. So the sharpening stone, it's okay. Fire steel, honestly, I don't know what is it for. I have several of them, bought it just, I don't know, for entertainment, but never have any use for it, because you know there is a lighter. You have several lighters that are very cheap and very good quality and much better to use than fire steel, but as I said, that's just my opinion. The biggest downside of this knife is its handle, because it is too thick, too heavy, and the spine of the handle is too thick, but the handle overall is pretty small. And also the blade is, it's okay. It's a little bit wider than I would like, but it's okay. And this point of the blade is good for, let's say, for cutting of the meat or something like that. But if you want to have some really survival knife, it should be a little bit more pointy, so you can make something with that, drill a hole in the wood, or do some delicate things about it with the wood, or like a trap or something like that. And also something that I really don't like is absence of this sharpening choil. So this portion of the blade is completely useless, and I am not. So you have a good 7 or 8 millimeter of the blade that is completely useless. So the main question: who is it made for? I think for a kid, you know, someone who would like to have a survival knife, you know, with all these bells and whistles, you know, the survival knife, the tough, thick blade you can button with that, you have a sharpening stone, you have a fire steel to make yourself a fire, you have several pieces of cord so you can make some traps with it, and etc. And also it is a small handle for the small kid's hand, and also this portion of the blade, it's not sharpened, so the kid cannot cut his finger on, so he would be most popular kid in the school with this knife. I'm ironic, of course, but it's not far from true. So if you liked this video, and if you would like to see more of these common sense, honest videos, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave us a comment, just tell us what we could do better and what you would like to see next. Thank you. Goodbye.